What's going on, my beautiful people? This is JD back with another JD Reviews. And this one, I had the privilege of going to see Thunderbolts in theaters. Now, this show, or this movie, I'm sorry, goes on, I guess it's not, I guess, but it's picking up after Infinity War. No, Endgame, I'm sorry. Picking up after Endgame in the Marvel Universe. But I want to say this. It feels as though after the Endgame, the movies aren't tying together anymore. I don't know if anyone else has gotten that impression, or if it's just me. It's just JD. I don't know. But I personally was a little disappointed with the movie. I didn't see an end credit scene, for one, like Marvel's known for, and to tie into other movies. Starting out, it had a lot of people. It had a few people that I didn't expect to be in the movie. I didn't expect Taskmaster to come back. I didn't expect the Red Guardian to come back. I didn't expect Scarlet Witch's sister. I can't think of her name, so I'll probably be addressing her as that for this whole video. Scarlet Witch's sister. I knew U.S. Agent was going to be in something, but I didn't know what he was going to be in. I thought this one would at least address, they did address the Red Hulk and Sam Wilson and Captain America Brave and the Bold, but had a lot, the core cast was people I didn't recognize. And now this team might be in the comics, I don't know. Well, you know what, we'll just say Scarlet Witch, we'll just say the new Scarlet Witch. That's better. But it started out as the Lady Viola, the one that came to the new Scarlet Witch after the original Scarlet Witch had died at the end of Scarlet Witch's movie. I think her name is Viola or Violet. She's put together a task force or a team that's going to now save the planet. Captain America has died. The original Iron Man is gone. Thor is off with the Guardians of the Galaxy in space. The Hulk, we don't know where he at. He was in She-Hulk, but he comes back with a sun scar. That's a side story. Scarlet Witch is dead. Hawkeye retired. So the original 6 are gone. The original Avengers are gone. So she's putting somewhat together a task force. And I didn't understand the first 10 minutes of the movie, because it starts out with the new Scarlet Witch going to the Red Guardian for advice. He's looking for work. I'm not too knowledgeable of his character, so that's why it didn't make sense for him to be there. They all been given the same assignment to break into this facility, but they find out that the facility is actually a death trap so that Viola can tie up loose ends, because she's trying to get some kind of major position in politics. I don't know if she's trying to be, not a defense attorney, she's trying to get some kind of government contracts. Might even be new president, since if you saw Captain America Brave and the Bold, the old president became the Red Hulk. That's another review I gotta do. But so they've all been told to go to this facility, and they run into this guy named Bob. I didn't know who Bob was until like halfway through the movie, because I didn't know Sentry's real name. I had to Google it. And Sentry's supposed to have the power of 1,000 suns, supposedly, because of the super soldier serum he was given. So they find him, try to bust him out. They realize that they are, now Bob has psychic episodes where he forgets things, so he didn't even know he had powers. Which was very funny, because given where they were at, they could have used those flying abilities or his super strength or something like that. The movie, I didn't expect them to touch on Void. I didn't know Void was going to be in the movie. He was a villain, but I feel that Sentry was done felt like he was done kind of dirty. They could have worked up to Void, but to me, this piece didn't fit the puzzle. Now, it's not to say that other movies won't come along and bridge the gap bridge the holes that this one left. I'm very interested to see how Sentry fits into Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars and the rest of the franchise. He's a powerful character in the comics, very powerful character. But he was the villain in the movie, and by the end of it, it turned out that the Lady Viola that put them all together, it was all a scheme to see if they could work together, because the old Avengers are gone. So they was about to jump her when she backed behind some curtain, and it was news reporters, and it was her issuing a statement that this is the new Avengers. So they basically beat Void with the power of friendship, basically. And I had a WTF moment, like, what is, Sentry is such a powerful character. He should be normally out in the cosmos. He's normally like a Captain Marvel or a Thor. He's normally out in space somewhere, away from the Earth. So I thought, I did know that he was, that when he wakes up, he becomes Sentry and things like that. The suit outfit was good. He easily overpowered the team. But I was kind of let down about how they defeated him. Not defeated him, but they overcame the Void by having themselves pulled into the Void, and then just hugging and reassuring Bob that they were not going to leave him alone. Not the typical Marvel story that they go with. I felt like it didn't have much of it wasn't what I was expecting, honestly. It just really wasn't what I was expecting. And then I didn't see a cutscene, which is what Marvel is known for, having cutscenes at the end of the movies to prelude to the next episode. You had Iron Man 2 preluding to the Avengers. After the Avengers, you had Iron Man 2 and Captain America preluding to the Avengers. After the Avengers, you had Thor, Dark World, Avengers 3, Iron Man 3. You had the single movies, or the individual movies, Captain America, Civil War, Captain America, Winter Soldier, intertwining with the team-up movies. And it was just a good equation. This one, you got a team-up movie. I forgot, you had a Winter Soldier in there as well. And I didn't see how it all fit together. You had the Winter Soldier, Red Guardian, the new Scarlet Witch, U.S. Agent, Ghost, which she said she can only phase for a minute now. Ghost, and then you had Sentry, so you had 6. You have 6 of them. Like I said, I just didn't see how the team fit together. But we have to continue to watch the independent shows, such as Scrolls and other TV shows that Marvel produces, to get more insight on the story of what's to come or what's next. But like I said, I'm interested in seeing how these characters tie into Secret War, Avengers Secret Wars, and Avengers Doomsday. Also, this team could very well tie into Fantastic Four. I know we got some more Marvel titles coming up. So, but all in all, I would give this movie a 4 out of 10. That would be my rating, 4 out of 10. I didn't see how it fit together, and I'm pissed that they defeated Void with the power of friendship. Like I said, that was my big WTF moment. They huddled around him, and the Void disappeared. Like, what in the heck? but I thought Void and Sentry were not separate, but the Void was in Sentry. So Sentry and the Void separated, and they would fight. But maybe I'm wrong. But hey, that's my outlook on Marvel's Thunderbolts. I think that it could have been better, could have been more succinct. It could have gelled together better, storyline especially. But the holes in this movie probably will be filled by the other movies. So they're probably starting over that same sequence. So you got the Thunderbolts here, and now the individual movie of let's say the new Scarlet Witch and the Red Guardian. They have a secret mission. The Sentry is mentioned, and then it ties into the second movie with the Thunderbolts. Could be. But comment, like, subscribe. Let me know if you guys saw it. Let me know what was your favorite parts of it. And definitely let me know what you thought about the movie. Alright, this is JD signing out.